Hello to all our friends around the world. Normally, when we write the President's report, I add a short letter alongside the report. But this is not a normal year. On October 7, we had this horrible event that took place in the south of Israel near Gaza, where more than 1,000 of our people were murdered and several hundred were abducted. Even now, many months after, we still have hostages in Gaza, including 2 from the Hebrew University, Carmel Gat and Sagi Dekelchen. We want all the hostages back now, and we all hope very much that it will happen now. Following the atrocities, Israel invaded to Gaza in order to make sure that this event doesn't happen again. And since then, we are in a war that is still continuing on now. A few weeks after the beginning of the war, just to give you an idea of how the challenges that we faced, few weeks after the war, 7,000 of our students were recruited to the army. We were supposed at that time to start the academic year, but of course we couldn't do that when so many of our students are elsewhere, and we waited for 2.5 months before we opened the academic year. But even then, when we opened the academic year in the beginning of 2024, we had huge challenges. Many of our students were still in the army, and many others came back but had problems adjusting to the normal civil life following what happened in Gaza. So we had a huge challenge academically to make sure that we provide a normal academic year when we have all those students that are either away or that are dealing with issues that have to do with the war. We invested a huge amount of time in order to provide adequate semester. And with your help around the world, we even established a fund that helps those students that served in the army. We are now in the middle, essentially, of the second semester of the academic year. And I can say that at least the academic year is going well. It's going well in the sense that every single person that can will finish the academic year, and those that missed too much time, we will provide additional help for them throughout the time in order to make sure that life continues and that they get to the education that they deserve. I want to emphasize that while all of this is going on, the university continues, as it always has been, to be diverse. We have different types of populations in the Hebrew University, and they all live essentially in harmony. We made sure that this continues, and in fact, I can tell you right now, many months after the events took place, that life at the Hebrew University seems similar to what it used to be before, meaning harmony among our different types of population and interaction that is productive and is looking for the future. Speaking about the future, I'm still optimistic. I know we will prevail. We have all the energy and all the people here to make sure that we will keep going into the future and keep providing a good future for all of us. And of course, we cannot do it without your help. So I'll end by saying thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for being part of our family.